everyone, it's Mrs. Cooley here. Today, if I were to walk into your bathrooms at your house, I bet I would find one of the following things. Maybe either a jar of Tums or some Pepto-Bismol or something else that is a medication that we buy that helps relieve any stomach aches or gut aches that we may have. And that ties into a devotion that I was reading this week. It takes a verse from Matthew, and the verse said, he had compassion on them. And the verse is talking about Jesus when he was walking among people who were sick and people who were dying and people who were sad and lonely. And it said that he had compassion on them. Well, we could just read over that verse and not really think much of it. But in this devotion, it took the word compassion out and it gave the Greek definition of what compassion means. The Greek word for compassion is splachnosomai. Now, splachnosomai, if you are a doctor, you know what that means. It is the study of the gut. So when you reread the verse, he had compassion on them, that means deep inside of Jesus's gut, he felt their pain and he felt their sorrow. So this isn't some simple, gosh, I'm so sorry that you are sick and I'm going to walk along and keep leading my life the way I was leading it. When you have a deep pain in your gut, you have to do something about it. And when we're at home, if we have a stomach ache, we can sometimes take Pepto-Bismol and that helps the stomach ache go away. But when you're around people who are deeply sad or hurt or in need of something, if we live our lives like Jesus did, we are going to have that compassion. We're going to have that gut ache until we can do something about it. And that's what Jesus did. He just did not go about his way. He did not lead his life here on earth as an earthly king. He led his life here on earth to serve others. And we're called to do the same thing. And that's why he gave us compassion and gut aches, so that we can know when we're called to help others. So whether that be the kid walking down the hall that doesn't look like they have a friend, or the person who's being picked on that could use someone to stand up for them, or your neighbor who's lonely and you don't see any footsteps going up their driveway snow, so maybe they need someone to come by and say hi. Those are things that we can do when we know that someone is in need. And that's what God calls us to do. So as you go about your week, pay attention to your gut. Where is it, or when do you come across opportunities to relieve a gut ache and have compassion on others and help make the world around you a better place? I can't wait to